Smoke from California's wildfires could contain dangerous levels of toxic metals. As California's fire season begins to cough up nasty, gray air all too familiar over the past few years, scientists are learning that wildfire smoke may be a lot more harmful than previously thought, even for those living far from the flames. Several recent studies reveal new and elevated risks associated with smoke exposure, including lead poisoning, increased susceptibility to COVID-19, and more severe flare-ups of respiratory illnesses, like asthma. The findings come alongside research that's in the works on the long-term effects of even brief bouts with smoke, which could include cancer and heart disease. Wildfire smoke has been known for decades to pose health issues, but the full scope of the problem is only coming into view as burning forests become more ubiquitous and researchers dig deeper into the fallout. What happened in 2020 was unprecedented, and what happened in San Francisco with those famous photos of the orange sky was unprecedented, said Tom Corringham, a research economist at Scripps Institution of Oceanography at UC San Diego, who studies the impacts of climate change, including wildfires. If these fires continue the way they have, and we keep seeing this crazy smoke, it's something we need to think more about. This year's wildfires, including the massive Beckworth complex north of Lake Tahoe, and the bootleg fire across the Oregon border, have already begun spewing foul air hundreds of miles. It's just the beginning of what's likely to be a difficult fire season because of the drought. Particles from wildfire smoke were reported this week as far away as the Midwest and Northeast. One of the latest studies on smoky skies, released last week by California's air regulator, documents dangerous levels of toxic metals in the smoke. The research by the California Air Resources Board sought to understand the pollution associated with blazes that burn down communities, not just trees. The work focused on the 2018 Camp Fire, which destroyed the Butte County town of Paradise and nearly 19,000 buildings. State scientists found that the particulate matter in this smoke, airborne particles that lodge into people's lungs and are the source of most smoke-related problems, contained lead, zinc, calcium, iron, and manganese.